if I can. I don't know. I'm having issues. I'm on my phone. Because I knew you were going to be our superstar this week, talking about AI and SEO. Now it looks like I'm creating some UGC over here. I've got the in the car, that POV. Let's see. In the news, do you get our news?
Is national.
Whoa. Okay. We are going to be running another AI Your Business workshop this next time around. Because it's been going well on the first one, we've actually had people asking for it. So we're going to do another AI Your Agency, AI Your Business, and help people AI operations. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Microsoft has a new AI model, and it's the Marie Kondo of AI models. It's supposed to be very simple, and that you would not need expensive GPUs to run this model. Even a laptop can handle it. It's BitNet. Mark put a link in the chat if anybody's interested in this. We're looking at using a model on your own device would be, ideally you'd have it in a server protected if you're going to use confidential information, but we're looking at something where ours needs to be HIPAA compliant, and the model trained, it all needs to be HIPAA compliant because we're using people's private medical data. And so now this is another model that we could try and see if it works for something like that. And we don't know how it processes, but this is, brand new from Microsoft and something worth testing out. Ad fraud, I would be curious from you, Robert, how you have been seeing this, but Google has claimed to drop the hammer, suspending 39 million ad accounts using AI to sniff out fraud. Fake payment details, deep fakes, shady impersonations. They have unleashed an AI on these bad, on the bad actors in Google Ad World. And I've seen a ton of deep fakes in my Meta ads lately. Even Stephen Bartlett from Diary of a CEO trying to sell me on his 3 favorite stocks. Like, I know he wouldn't do that. So Robert, I'm curious if you have seen anything happening with any of the accounts that you manage, if you have any better rates like PPC or cost per click because of the crackdown.
Yeah, so I actually hadn't heard that news yet, so that's really exciting. What I suspect it involves is the bots that are acting on the Google Display Network. Essentially, I mean, we like Google, but the Google Display Network for advertising is more or less a dumpster fire, and has been for a long time. And you more or less need to be ridiculously proactive to block all the brutal sites that are on there. Because long story short, there's all sorts of crappy players that have been putting up absolute garbage sites, opting into the AdSense network so they can display people's banners and responsive ads through the display network. And then they have robots that go and click on those ads so that they get money for them. And having watched it from the advertiser side of it and knowing what goes on, it's been amazing to me that they haven't cracked down on that yet. So that's actually really exciting to me, because there's some real value and low cost traffic available through the display network, as long as you can get away from that total garbage. So that's what I'm gonna guess it's probably all about. But I guess I'm gonna go look into that right after this podcast.
Okay, you'll have to let us know what you find out about that, because then maybe we have a chance if we jump into some of the display networks advertising, if we can get a better deal on some of that space.
Yeah, historically it's been way cheaper than social, and the remarketing can work well. Again, it's just it's been so polluted that
Yeah.
it's just been crazy.
Yeah. Um, and then Nvidia, we have a little news about Nvidia. They just took a $5.5 billion revenue hit after the new export restrictions shut out the chip sales to China. And this is because powers that be in the US are afraid of national security and AI, helping the Chinese businesses like DeepSeek get ahead of the US. And so they've basically banned Nvidia from selling to China. And I personally think China is going to come up with their own chips and they will be just fine. And it definitely hurt Nvidia's stock to have that happen. Um, this week's can't miss tools, OSCRM, which was just being talked about. And it's our all-in-one CRM pipeline, LMS, everything tool that we use. Tokadot, we've talked about Tokadot a few times. It's what I use to collect testimonials and feedback after when I do workshops and trainings. Most of the time it's in person, but then also sometimes on virtual. But if I'm in front of a group of people, they can register and then they can also indicate what they're interested in follow-up. So it helps us catch more at the top of funnel by having Tokadot then connected to our CRM system and put it in the right buckets in the pipeline, depending on what people are interested in. It's helped so much with being able to follow up well with interested prospects and nurture the people who even want to just come in and get the newsletter and attend sessions like this. And then HeyJen, we're going to do a special session on HeyJen next week and show more about it, but it's what we use to do a ton of studio quality videos with AI avatars. And you'll see avatars of me out there on social. If you're connected to me on LinkedIn and other places, I take little videos of myself in different areas, and then Marakar will load them up with how to do different things, and she can use my avatar and then have the screen doing the demo behind my avatar, and we can produce more good content and show you how to do more things. And then, yep, today we have Robert Cooper, or Rob Cooper, who I have known